Things are continuing to slow down for us at the squadron. We are spending significantly less time intercepting intruding German aircraft, and more time protecting our ground attackers, which are pounding the enemy infantry into submission. Today would be one such mission. 4 of us would be going up and escorting a flight of IL-2s, striking German positions just southeast of Rzhev. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back to another exciting episode of our Battle of Moscow series in the MiG-3. Today we are escorting a flight of IL-2s, which should be right underneath us somewhere. I just saw them earlier. They're probably flying over that forest there, which makes them a little difficult to see, and there they are right there. So a large flight of IL-2s. There are only 4 of us escorting the IL-2, so we may be outnumbered considering how many German aircraft we generally see on these missions. We will see how many enemies show up, however. We are heading further up north than normal. We've been escorting a lot of our Sturmovix down here, and now we're heading up closer to Rzhev. It is a quite lengthy flight though, so there is that. Fuel should be okay. Overall, I'm feeling pretty good about this mission. Well, we are getting pretty close to the target area at this point. That town off to 11 o'clock right there is this one. So we just have maybe around 20 kilometers to go before the IL-2s will commence their strike. So far, no enemy aircraft have been spotted whatsoever, and not another friendly aircraft either. Maybe this will be just another milk run. That would be quite nice, especially after the quite hectic couple of sorties we've had previously. But we will see, and honestly, it'd be nice if the Germans went easy on us today, considering there are only 4 MiG-3s providing top cover here. Okay, I have aircraft off to 10, 11 o'clock there. Looks like they're kind of doing their own thing. Let's just try to ignore them. Maybe they won't attack us. That is a pretty big flight. Oh, there's fire down there. They were shooting each other. Wonder what's engaging them over there. It's like quite the formation. That is a BF-109 right there, pretty close. Where are the IL-2s? Where are they? Let's head back over here to where the IL-2s are. We need to protect the IL-2s first and foremost. Don't want them to get torn up. If the enemy fighters come over here, then so be it. Okay, here's our flight. We'll stick with the IL-2s while that dogfight develops behind us, and we'll keep our eyes on that. There was a BF-109 that was extremely close to us. We're just going to hope he didn't see us and he's tangled up with his buddies. The IL-2s are beginning their sweep. There they are down there. Hopefully they'll hit their ground targets and we can get the hell out of here pretty quickly. The IL-2s are tearing up these artillery positions, and you know what? Let's go ahead and make a pass of our own. It seems those 109s were dispersed. I think they engaged another flight of MiG-3s. Obviously, not us. And they didn't come over here. There we go, got it. And you can see these cannons just have no tracer, which makes it a little hard to aim. But we are taking a little bit of anti-aircraft fire. If I could find those anti-aircraft guns that are firing, I would take those out to protect us and the IL-2s. However, I'm not really seeing them. Not yet, anyway. We'll keep our eyes peeled and look. Looks like a couple of IL-2s are going in, launching rockets. There we go. Awesome. Those rockets never get old. It looks like there's another IL-2 going in. Couple of them. Let's see what they got, if they have any more rockets, or they're going to switch the cannon. Looks like they're firing rockets, hitting the tips of the trees there. And continuing to destroy them. Yeah, it looks like there's a ammunition truck or something right here. We'll go for that. Why the heck not? I think I got a few hits around it. Looks like the truck is smoking in the engine compartment, so there we go. Here's an anti-aircraft gun. Looks like it has been destroyed. We'll sweep around, see if there's anything else. There's at least one, because I see the occasional flag burst. So we know there's something out here. One thing we do want to keep in mind, however, is we do have a limited ammunition supply of just 300 cannon rounds, so don't want to get too trigger happy going after ground targets when there is the possibility that enemy fighters will arrive. Okay, I thought I saw an anti-aircraft gun down here, but it's just a dark patch of snow. Unfortunate. Quite a bit of turbulence down here today as well. Okay, looks like they're forming back up. We'll probably start heading home. Well, this was quite the milk run. I don't have a problem with that at all. It's another day Yuri gets to live, I suppose. Is there anything else? Yeah, it looks like there's one piece down here that's left. We'll go ahead and fire at it. I mean, look at it, how my plane's shaking around all that turbulence. There we go. Anything else down here? It looks like just a lot of destroyed weapons. Let's check out the town. There's a bridge that's blown up here. We'll check out the town and then turn our aircraft around and head home. Any anti-aircraft guns down here? No, it doesn't look like it. Nothing near that bridge. Town's just burning. Yep, got nothing there. Alright. We'll turn around and head on home, I suppose. Hopefully we're not intercepted on the way back. I see something shooting at us down there. Let's go take a look. Leave our IL-2s. Looks like just, yeah, a couple of anti-aircraft guns right here, huh? Looks like there's one off to the left as well. Oh, don't mind if I do. Got one. Looks like I got both there. Alright, and then there's one on the other side. Let's boost. We'll swing around and take him out as well before rejoining the IL-2 formation. Looks like there's another one on the other side of the river, just to the east here. This one right here. There's another one. Oh my gosh, they're everywhere. Let's line them up for me. Don't mind if I do get more ground kills. Alright. Okay. And with that out of the way, I think we can rejoin our formation. Which is over here. I don't see anything else down here. There's more flak, but I'm not seeing the guns. That's fine. I just saw them and I figured I would take the opportunity to cause a bit more damage. Just scouring the countryside, looking for anything else to shoot. I'm sure we're getting a bit low on ammunition at this point, however. All right, let's reform up with our group. The IL-2s are dead ahead, as you can see. There's one IL-2 lagging behind, but we're pretty far behind friendly lines. It should be smooth flying all the way back to Rzhev. After the escort mission on February 22nd, I was informed by my superiors that I would be transferred to the 28th Air Defense Fighter Air Regiment. This squadron was slated to be withdrawn from the Moscow front in just a few days. I believe this was the primary reason for my transfer. During my short stay at this new squadron, I would not be the squadron commander. That honor would fall to Major Dmitri. Dmitri has well over 25 combat sorties to his name. He is also a fellow hero of the Soviet Union. On the 28th, I would fly my first mission with the 28th, and very possibly my last. We took off from Kubinka Airfield to hit enemy positions just across the front lines. Well, here we are, everybody, flying in formation with the 28th IAP PVO. This very well may be the last time Yuri is flying in a MiG-3 fighter over Moscow. I've wanted to transfer to the 28th for quite a while now, mainly because their base is quite a bit closer to the front lines, so we can get into the action quicker. That last sortie we flew where we were escorting the IL-2s was an hour and a half long, so being closer to the front lines will certainly cut down on times. However, this squadron also transfers away from Moscow relatively soon, so I think this will be our last flight before that transfer. I did delay our transfer for a while because we wouldn't be the flight leader of this brand new squadron. So all of the skins are the default skins. We don't get to see Raptor's beautiful handiwork, unfortunately, for this last one. But speaking of that, I did want to thank Raptor Attacker once again for the fantastic skins he has produced for this series. Today we are striking a bridge crossing once again. I'm hoping we'll be able to draw out some Huns this time as well. I do have the 20mm cannons in the nose. I do want to try those out against enemy fighters, and we will see how we fare. Of course, we don't want to get too frisky in this mission. We do want to survive and transfer to Stalingrad, where we will have more variety in aircraft we can fly. That is certainly one thing. We had been with the MiG-3 fighter for quite a while and have gotten very proficient in it. However, variety is the spice of life, and I do like flying various different aircraft for sure. I'll just stick in formation here with number 2. Anyway, we made our turn here, so we are on the final leg before we reach the target. We should have the target in sight relatively soon, and I'll keep my eyes peeled for any enemy fighters. I certainly would like to get into a scrap with them before we leave. We are here. My flight is slowing down and looks like they're beginning their attack runs. I don't actually see the target just yet. Let's open our canopy, please. Thank you. Take a look and see where these fascist positions are. I don't see anything just yet. I'm also flying to avoid hitting my comrades. Well, we'll see. Yeah, they're not there. Where are we going, buddy? Also want to keep our eyes peeled for any enemy aircraft out and about. So far, so good. I don't see anything out there. Nice and clear skies. We're going to follow flight lead. Got a nice looking bridge over there. Here's the river. Is it right underneath us? Oh, it sure is. Here it is. Alright, let's roll on in. We'll drop one right there. I'm not too confident in that. Oh, okay. There was our bomb. Looks like it was just short of that tank, and I called out target destroyed, so I may have actually blown something up. There we go. Another good little bomb hit there. Oh, it was just a little long. Oh, geez Louise. Okay. Start boosting. My goodness. Anti-aircraft fire's a little heavy. Looks like we got our tail torn up. Alright, looks like the other MiGs are going in. We have those 20mm cannons, so I do want to try to conserve some of that ammo. But we also want to suppress some of these anti-aircraft guns. Where are these guys? Yeah, that truck. Throttle back. Don't know if it was enough to completely knock it out. Start boosting, please. Okay, they're shooting at me. Oh my gosh, that was quite close to me, wasn't it? Lots of anti-aircraft quite close to me. Let's go ahead and close our canopy here. Have a little bit of protection from shrapnel and whatnot. Other MiGs going in. And keep our eyes peeled for enemy fighters. Nothing. Oh, it is what it is. We've been ordered to do ground attack, so that's what we'll do. Okay, let's go for this one right here. I missed. Nothing in front of me I can hit. Oh boy. Jeez, that was close. Let's avoid all that nasty stuff down there. Okay, swinging back around to check out what's going on down here. A couple of MiGs going in. Do I see an anti-aircraft truck? No, I do not. Not one that is not destroyed anyway, so we'll go for a regular truck like this guy right here. It would be quite nice to have some tracer. And I missed. Hit that one pretty good. Yeah, this lack of tracer is less than ideal, that's for sure. Okay, swinging back around. Let's keep hitting them. It looks like all the small anti-aircraft guns are taken out at this point, which is very nice indeed. There we go, blew one up. It looks like we're not being targeted by any of the big stuff. Let's say that, and I thought I saw some tracer down there, but I could be mistaken. Let's swing around. What is that? 110s. Here we go. See how much cannon ammunition we have. Those 110s are splitting off and MiGs are engaging. Lucky we saw those, wow. Okay, anything down low? These 110s are quite intimidating, that's for sure. There's one zooming up high. Keep our eye on him as well, but this one's looking quite appetizing. If he doesn't pull into me like that. Here we go. Gotta watch the gunner though. That's the big issue. We have to get close with these 20s. Hit him a little bit, right in the fuselage area. I hope... He hit me in my engine, I think. We're not leaking anything. I disabled the techno chat so it doesn't tell us if we have any damage. Engine seems to be operating just fine. Alright, let's try to pull in on a 110 again. I'm looking at my engine now. My gauges, making sure nothing's in terrible shape, nothing's out of whack. That's very obvious here. Oh, that's gonna hurt. There we go. Looks like the 110's leveled out. Oh my gosh, look at that hole in our plexiglass. We need to do our best to try to avoid getting ourselves killed here. Okay, break off. Avoid the gunner. I hit him a little bit there. The lack of tracer is... This is why I haven't taken these... Oh my gosh. It looks like I'm in a sea of BF-110s now. I think it's time to leave. Probably would be the smart decision, huh? Hit that 110 a little bit. Yeah, I just can't walk my tracers in and I'm not used to these guns. I think it's time to go. Okay, this definitely is a BF-110, and it looks like he is turning into me at this point. Well, we'll pull up and try here. And we're out of ammo. Wow, I can't believe nothing hit there. We also have another 110 here. I can't believe nothing hit. I could have sworn we would have gotten hits, but I have no idea, like... I'm guessing I was aiming low. Yeah, that's the problem. I just have no clue. Alright. Well, worth the shot. Let's get out of here. Well, our airfield is just up ahead there. Let's go ahead and drop altitude and get this aircraft ready for a landing. Let's open our canopy if it can even open at this point. Hopefully nothing's jammed there. Okay, it opened just fine. We have quite a few bullet holes in that and quite a few bullet holes in this MiG-3 altogether. We really got chewed up there. I have decided I really dislike the 20mm cannons, so I guess that is good to know. In conjunction with the gun pods, they were okay because at least the gun pods had some tracer, but with no tracer altogether, I mean, it's just a crapshoot, especially if you are not proficient in the specific cannon to begin with, which I'm really not. Anyway, there's our strip. Turn our nav lights on. Request landing approach, and we have clearance. Beautiful. Drop flaps down. We'll drop the limiter down to, we'll say 30% for now. There we go. Flaps down. Gear down. And hopefully we have a nice smooth landing this time. As smooth as it can be for the MiG-3 here. I was just looking at our fuel. It's a little lower than I anticipated. Let's raise our flaps for a second. Just so we don't stall here. We are going a bit slow. Alright, flaps down. Just drop them a bit further if we can. Alright, nice and easy. Throttle back. Looking good. Okay, kind of hold this. Bounce. Alright, a couple of bounces there, and brake, brake, brake. And we are down. We did not kill that much this mission. We damaged a couple of 110s. Clear to the runway. Okay, we can do that. We damaged a couple of 110s and we blew up some trucks, but other than that, we did not do a whole lot. Let's go ahead and taxi out here. And I'll see you all for the debrief. Well, here we are. In the end, we only destroyed one anti-aircraft gun, that sortie. However, altogether, we destroyed 11 anti-aircraft guns, and no one was killed, which is quite surprising. I kind of thought it was a massacre going on back there with all those 110s, but it seems like everyone was able to escape. If we see how Yuri has done thus far, let's go over here and look at all of his medals. 2 Heroes of the Soviet Unions, quite a few fighter kill bonuses, 25 combat sorties, all of these medals. Order of the Red Banner, I believe we have 2 of those. Order of the Red Star, we have 3 of. And we have 2 Orders of Lenin. So, yeah, Yuri has done quite well for himself during the Battle of Moscow. If we go down, we have destroyed 46 aircraft, 36 light planes, 1 medium, and 8 heavy, plus 1 parked aircraft, 20 vehicles, 19 transports, 1 light armored vehicle, 7 cannons, 27 AAA guns, and 1 bridge. Overall, Yuri has made quite the name for himself, that is for sure. I kind of wish we got him promoted one more time. He's still just a senior lieutenant, but hopefully he'll get a promotion relatively soon in our next series. For me, the Battle of Moscow had come to an end. After months of fighting over the blood-soaked fields of our capital city, it was nice to get away from it all. Many of my comrades from the 34th were transferred away from the front as well. Boris, who I had become great friends with since the start of this conflict, sat next to me on the train. However, we sat in silence. As the train pulled out of Kubinka, all I could think about was the many comrades I had lost, and how many more I will lose before this dreadful war is done. Where I would end up, I had no idea. 1942 is already shaping up to be a difficult year for our people. It is hard to imagine that it could get worse than what we have already endured.
И тревожная черная